Hello, everybody. I just wanted to take a minute to give my presidential endorsement for 2020. Why I love Jo Jorgensen. She's wonderful, and she would do everything in her power to bring liberty. I'm officially endorsing the giant meteor. It just needs to happen. Giant meteor doesn't care about your race or your politics. Giant meteor only cares about peace in the world. Now, in all serious, folks, we only have two options, and we have three options. But with the other two parties, we have three. I mean, with the other two parties, we have. Sorry, something distracted me. No, we have two choices because we're gonna. If we elect Trump and the Republicans, we're gonna get fascism, like Nazi German fascism. It's coming, folks. He's showing it now with secret police, Gestapo, and Stasi type agents running the streets of America. Or we get what the Democrats wants, and that's basically a Bolshevik revolution, straight into straight communism, right? Because that's their ultimate goal. Um, Jo Jorgensen would not be able to eliminate all of government. As much as we'd like to believe that it could happen, if she was president, they wouldn't let that happen. They would kill her before that could happen. You know it, and I know it. But at very least, she would be fighting to at least limit the power of government. I mean, everybody just needs to look at a libertarian candidate, honestly, or go giant meteor, one or the other. I mean, at this point in time, I'm kind of okay with either Jo Jorgensen or giant meteor, because only those two can get us some kind of sense of freedom. Um, all right, folks, everybody staying by gold and silver. Well, I'm going to tell you, I don't think so. Gold and silver is not valuable to everybody, okay? It's valuable to somebody that has a way to do something with it. What's more valuable for people are stuff like, goods, dry goods. I mean, if you got some money and you can afford it, buy some dry goods and start stashing them away, because there's going to come a point in time where people are going to need dry goods. I mean, let's just look back a couple months ago when people were going crazy for toilet paper. I mean, they were fighting each other for toilet paper. What if you're the toilet paper king of your neighborhood? What if you have a 9-year supply of toilet paper and paper towels? They will be at your house, knocking down your door, saying, "Show me the toilet paper, Joe." They will do your yard work for toilet paper. They will plant your garden for some good toilet paper. Because corn cobs may work, but it ain't the same. Dry goods, coffee, that kind of stuff. Cereals, that stuff they can keep. If you vacuum seal the stuff, right? Start. If you don't have a bug out bag already, get you a bug out bag, okay? I mean, but I call it a get home bag. Know where you're going. Set yourself a plan. If anything happens and you're out and about and any of this happens, you need a straight plan to get to your house where you know you're safe, or wherever you're going that you happen to know is safe. And be ready to hunker down. Moving around, waste resources, exposes you. Plan on getting somewhere very safe where you know you can make it through, because I don't think it's going to get like the road. What I believe would happen, we're going to have stuff like it's happened before. Within 2 or 3 years, it would probably settle down, and whatever we'd have, right? I mean, even after World War II or during World War II. I'm glad you are, Cameron. So, even after other wars, during and after, as the dust settles, people started going on about their life. I mean, we go back in time, World War II, during the blitzes and bombings and all that, there were still people actually doing things. I mean, stores were still open. It's kind of surreal. Like during the American Revolution, the U.S. Civil War, it was the same way. So, what I say is just be prepared to hunker down for a while because Walmart and Target and the grocery store could very well not be open for some time. Or we're already seeing shortages of goods because of the, Chinese trade shutting down. If you don't believe me, folks, look at the shipping index. There is ships ported all over the world not moving any goods like normally. So at some point in time, whatever goods are warehoused in the United States, we've been a bit lucky because of Corona, because we've made it now. There's no people out there buying. So sorry, I lost connection for a little bit. But no, because there's not a lot of people buying goods at the moment. Okay, and so that the warehouse stocks haven't diminished 100%. But as economies do start reopening, we're going to start seeing the shelves clear a lot faster. So start preparing. I don't want people to hoard stuff because other people do need stuff. But make sure you have enough to get by too, and learn some skills if you don't have them. I mean, it's not that hard. We still have internet right now. Learn some skills because that's going to be make it or break it. Learn how to can food, right? In the South, at least, or all the country, it's garden season, right? So a lot of people are giving away extra garden stuff. Get them. Learn how to pickle. Learn how to can some stuff, right? Start putting stuff up like soups. If you know how to can, make a soup, make your own soup and can it. You never know when you need it. Beef jerky, these kind of things, right? Keep them because that's going to be life or death. First aid kits, folks. Get good first aid kits or build a first aid kit. There's a bunch of links online on how to build a good first aid kit. The ones you buy from the store are okay for Band-Aids, but if you want a more extensive kit, you're going to have to buy the stuff yourself. But that's, get prepared, folks, because I care, and I know it all sounds like a wacky conspiracy deal right now, but I'm telling you, it's coming, and a lot of people are going to be caught with their pants down, and they're not going to be prepared for it. They're not going to have any idea what to do, and they're going to be in a bad way. And we saw this during the Great Depression. And I tell you, the best book I have at the house, and most Southern people I know got it, but the best book you can buy to get you through what's coming is the Foxfire book, the original Foxfire book. The original Foxfire book has got so many things that they used during the Great Depression. I mean, it's so hard to go into, but it teaches so many real world skills that you can use to survive a bad situation. Because during the Great Depression, these people in Appalachia, they didn't even have money. They didn't even know what gold or silver or anything was. But what they had was a way to hunt and fish and live off the land and raise a garden and all that. And, everything else we have in life, folks, is not a necessity, okay? To live and thrive, you need shelter, somewhere warm and dry to sleep, and you need food in your stomach, okay? That's what you have to think about. And guys, sorry, I'm the most pro-gun person you will ever meet. I think fully automatic cannons should be legal. Nukes should be legal if you can afford your own nuke. But stop buying guns. Stop buying 57 guns, guys. You don't need them. I mean, buy a couple guns, for hunting and self-defense and all that. But buy more ammo. Instead of wasting money on guns, buy more ammo. I mean, you can't take 50 or 60 guns with you, folks. And it's just stupid to do it. And I've always looked at guys with, my eyes kind of cross because I don't understand it. But I mean, buy what you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just making a suggestion that a person with a couple guns can make it. You look at these men in World War II; they carried one gun with them the whole time they were in a war. In every war we've ever been at, they carry like one or two guns with them, and that's it. They don't have 50 guns, and they live, and that's their tool for survival. Um, but I don't want to take up too much time. Just telling you folks, some hard times are more than likely coming. Um, so be prepared, however best way and get with me, get with other people. I mean, don't be scared to say, hey, man, I'm not sure how to do something. I mean, can you give me some pointers or something of, what to do? And I'm sure most people will help. It's just, and then get with your neighbors. Get right with your neighbors, folks. Okay, get right with your neighbors because they're going to depend on you. You're going to depend on them. If you're feuding with your neighbors, resolve your feuds and say, hey, there's going to be a time here that we may need each other. And I don't care if they got a Trump flag in their yard or a Joe Biden flag or a Libertarian flag, whatever they got in their yard. Forget about the politics. People are going to need each other. And, it doesn't matter how they feel politically or whatever. I mean, that's the problem in our country. I think all of us are a bit guilty. I mean, we've all kind of drew this line in the sand. You're either for us, you're either with us or against us. If you're not voting for this person or that person, you're my enemy. That's not how it ever was before, okay? I mean, and that's not how it should be now. We can have differences of opinion. That's what our country was founded on, differences of opinion. If we didn't have differences of opinion, we wouldn't have been as free a society as they meant to be. So just be ready, folks, because we're all gonna come to a point in time where it's gonna be a whole lot worse before it gets better. And I know that sounds like doom and gloom, and I'm sorry, but it's kind of a wake-up call, folks. There will be hard times coming. And my hand's hurting, but it's doing good. I got that Duke. It's a broken knuckle, and I got a laceration, but the laceration punctured my pulley muscle on my middle finger, so it hurts, but it's getting better. I go back to doctor tomorrow and have them poke around and look at it. And thanks for asking. But, all right, everybody, I'm going to get off of here. Feel free to chat with me. We'll talk to you later.